Welcome back, guys. This is Zorawar Singh and we're finally back with a new video. I know it's been a very long time. I was very busy at work and also went for a slight vacation with my family. We went to Goa though. It was a really nice trip and I'm feeling so much nicer. I was feeling so burnt out. We were working all of the COVID time, all of quarantine. Now I'm back to work with you guys. Also, I want to share with you guys that I'm really happy with all the comments and everybody, telling me that I'm doing such a good job. Also comparing me to the YouTube great people of all times, Tavarish and Huvi. I really look up to them. They're doing a wonderful job. And I really appreciate all of you, giving me compliments. I'm just trying to get the word out there, trying to be very open to you guys. And I'm out here to share with you guys how you can buy these cars for cheap and fix them. Here in India, it's not impossible and it's not frightfully expensive. It's a very easy process. And if you know slightly about cars and if you have the right person you're dealing with, these cars can be fixed at a budget. Yes, so the first car we're going to talk about is the R230. Both my recent purchases are here, the R230 SL 500 and the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. We worked on both of them for the past a month or so. And now I'm going to talk about the R230.
Here comes the money, money, money,
Dollar.
So a little while back you saw Sandy out there, my top tech, just fiddling with the car. Actually, as soon as we came to the shop, we had to make the video. So we tried starting the car, which we had done for the last time about a day and a half back. But as German cars are, she just did not want to start. So my boys got the fuse box opened and cleaned it up and put it back. And that's what Sandy was doing. So this is Sandy, my top tech, who just fixed the car for us in a matter of half an hour. This car wasn't starting at all and we've been able to accomplish that. I have a great team of boys here and I'll get you to meet them eventually one by one. So thanks, Sandy. Thank you. So we've been able to accomplish a couple of things with the SL. First of all, being the car is starting at click of the key, which is very nice. We even did a small test drive. I'm not currently being able to sit in the car because it doesn't have a seat, but my boys of course can. So we pulled the car out, the car's shifting very well, driving really well. I'm extremely happy. We had a few things which were to be done on this. We had to check out all the wiring. The driver's seat of the car is removed. We removed that to access the CAN wiring underneath. We had to fix all of that. We changed the battery control module. We changed the front right fuse box, the front left fuse box. So the front left fuse box, we were able to just desolder it and clean it up and get it working again. Yes, so that was a major task. The car is running right now. I'll just show you. So we're approaching the vehicle and everything's not fitted though, but yes, half a click and the car is running. You see the smile on my face. It is huge. It is huge, and yes, I hope I can accelerate it slightly. Making a fool out of myself. Yeah. So I'm accelerating now. That's the sound of a V8 you want to hear. Yes. So we have it finally running. Let me just shut off the car. Quite a task, huh? Now you can see the car is at a straight angle. The suspension's working beautifully now. The rear of the car had gone down over a critical level. I mean, it was down as it can be. As you guys know, this car has the ABC suspension, which is the same as my S600. So they are hydraulic shockers, which constantly, with sensors keep moving up and down. And is controlled by a tandem pump. The circuit, the system inside, the pipes, the shockers were absolutely in order. All I had to do was remove the front junction box where the valves are. They distribute all the hydraulic oil from the tandem pump to the front shockers and the rear shockers and maintain a level of the pressurized hydraulic fluid going into the shockers. The valve was choked. So all there was to be done was we opened the valve, cleaned it up, fitted it back, and the rear has lifted itself. So we have a stable car. Mechanically, as far as I can say right now, to date, the car is working absolutely spot on. We've been able to accomplish that with about, you know, 3.5, 4 weeks of hard labor on this. A lot of work has gone in. The car is looking nice. I've had at least the dirt off, so you guys know that the body line of this vehicle is in order, and mechanically it's done. So I can say I'm very close to saying we're there about 70%. So the main attraction to this SL500 is the folding hardtop, and that unexpectedly is giving us a few issues. We've been able to sort the basic mechanism of it. The pump was jammed. We opened up the pump, cleaned it up, put fresh hydraulic fluid, and the pump is running. There was a leakage right in the front of the roof where it gets attached to the front windshield, and out there is a cylinder. So that cylinder apparently had a leakage. There's a seal inside. That was about a $300 item. So we changed that. I had ordered that from abroad and we got it, we fixed it. The roof mechanism, the leakages are sorted. I had 2 modules to be ordered, both for the roof. I ordered both of those. One contains a fuse box and the other one was the basic mechanism for the roof. So we've done both of them, and the roof should have been working fine. But the issue is, as soon as we try to open the roof, it says that the car, the module sense that the car is driving and running at that point of time. And on a running car, theoretically, the roof is not supposed to work. So there's some sort of false reading going to the modules. I personally suspect a CAN wire to be at fault. But other than that, even if an ABS sensor or an ESP sensor is not working on the car, I personally feel that there's a mean reading which goes onto the module, and right now that mean reading is showing that the car is driving, even at this point of time, at 230 kilometers per hour, which is not correct. So either there's a CAN line fault, some wiring issue. I suspect per se another 15 odd days we'd be able to sort that out and have the first time the roof working. Within 15-20 days we'll be able to sort that. Other than that, I'm really happy. Yes, this has at this point of time E-class rims, which are not the rims which are supposed to go onto this vehicle. I have personally in mind what I want, particularly for this car. These rims are just to have the car moving about slightly here and there for us to just work easily. The original tires were in extremely bad condition. I don't especially expect to put them back ever. I will get a new set. But these are just on for us to get a feel of the car, to work on it easily, for basically to have it moving around for accessibility. Accessibility is main part, so that we can access all the sides of the vehicle. Everything contains heavy electronics, which is the main pain in the butt for us as far as this car is concerned. So till now, a rough estimate of what we've spent is about 3.5 lakhs, somewhere in the near about, including batteries, the modules I needed, all the wiring work and all the labor which has gone in. I expect that within a budget of about five-ish, and not including the rims, I'll be able to get the car running. Considering my buying price and that, we're at a borderline of my ideal number of about, with the rims, I think we'll be able to stay below my ideal number of about 15 lakhs, which is the most awesome deal I've ever done, and I think I can fix it within a month. So that's the newest update on the R230 SL500. From here now, we'll move on to the Cayenne, and I'll update you on what work we had done. You had seen it last parked outside, and it had been parked for a month. I was extremely frustrated, and I'll tell you how that frustration vanished and how I was able to get the car running daily. I hate when cars are just sitting for no rhyme or reason and we're not able to work on them or do anything and just waiting on parts. That's the worst bit. And now that I'm driving it, I'm happy. I'm very happy. So now moving on to my second car, which is my Porsche Cayenne Turbo. So this baby, what I have in my hand, is the front right caliper for the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. And because this bad boy was giving me issues, I looked up the VW guide. And the VW guide says that you can take any part out of the chassis, out of the same chassis type, and fix it onto the other car without any issues. And I was being dumb about it, and I wanted this particular part. So what I did was, I picked up another caliper from a VW Touareg, a 2013 VW Touareg. I took out both the calipers, I took out both the rotors, and I just stuck them in, and my car's running fine, absolutely fine. Now, the difference between both, this is a 6-piston caliper, and it almost is maybe even bigger than my face. And this, on the other hand, is a single piston caliper, which is just as big as my hand. We fitted this in. Yes, it is a big compromise of the braking of a 6-pot caliper, but at least I have the car running, and I'm not a blisteringly crazy driver. I'm not going to drive the highways. This is a city car for me, some odd highway run, at the most. So this is what I've done to get the car running. I was not being able to get the caliper I wanted, and a brand new caliper was about 1 lakh rupees. So from 1 lakh rupees to about 25-30,000 to change both the calipers and the rotors is a big bargain for me, and I was able to settle for that bargain to get my car running. So that's the update on the Cayenne. It's being driven every day. I've driven the car about 2,000 kilometers. It requires some suspension components and a fan belt pulley in the front, which, not the fan belt pulley, but the suspension components are common with the Q7. The Q7 being one of the most popular SUVs in India. So getting parts for those will not be very difficult. I will get to it. I mean, it's not annoying me that very much. The car is running, so I haven't done it. The pulley, yes, has to be done. So within the couple of weeks, I'll have that done too. And that's both the new cars for you. I have one more surprise. You've been very patient enough, and I'm just going to show you one small surprise. The 4th W221 I was talking about, the one I've owned, is almost ready. I'll just show it to you guys. So this car is the 4th W221, about to join my garage now. I will be getting rid of one, which is the oldest gen S-Class I have, the golden one you saw in one of my previous videos. That will be swapped for this particular vehicle. This is an S350, a 2011 car. I bought it from an insurance auction. They said till knee water this car had been submerged. I was slightly scammed. I bought the car for 6.5 lakhs. I was slightly scammed about 6-8 months back when I bought the car. This had an hydrostatic engine also, and the engine was broken from inside. I have spent close to 4.5-5 lakhs just on repair on this particular vehicle. It's looking so much nicer now. It's almost finished, other than one gateway module I need for this car. Other than that, it's running absolutely fine. I'll just show you around the car. So this car will be my dad's new car, and just shows how much we all love the W221 S-Classes. And it's highly efficient. I've been driving it for 2 days. Returns an absolutely great mileage and drives perfectly, as all W221s do. Yes, there's been a lot of effort, work. For about 6-8 months we put into this, but it's running so much nicer now. So that's it from me now. And that's been the update on all the cars we've been working on, all my personal cars. And I'll come to you soon with a new video. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching this video. We'll be coming up with more content, so stay tuned. Please like and subscribe.